FY24 financial results and strategic webinar. Good afternoon for everyone on the East Coast and good morning to everyone on the West Coast. I am delighted to welcome you to ABT's annual webinar highlighting our full year results and strategic update. This past year of FY24, ABT has achieved significant milestones and successes. And more importantly, there's more to come. I'm Andrew Booth, and as the CEO, I'm very proud to share with you the progress we've made in the past year, as well as our plans for the future. Our webinar will provide you with a comprehensive overview of our financial performance, presented by our CFO, Angela Godbeer, and we'll also cover off strategic initiatives and some operational highlights. Just as an agenda, more specifically, we're going to cover off an outline of what ABT does and why that's important. I'll give you a snapshot of the Western Australian economy and the benefits of being a West Australian-based mining-focused brand. We're going to talk about our customers and how these relationships are expanding ABT's international footprint. I'll provide a review of our key product technology and the valuable intellectual property that ABT beholds. Technology in mining is moving at a rapid pace, and we're going to talk about why this is key to our strategic horizon. And as I said, Angela Godbeer, our ABT CFO, will cover off the highlights of our FY24 financial performance. And then I'm going to talk a bit about cover off our strategic horizon moving forward. And then, as Joe outlined, we will cover Q&A. So please submit your questions and provide us with some good feedback and insight, which is really important to us moving forward. So about ABT, our brand ethos is that we provide innovative braking solutions that protect our customers' people, our customers' assets, and our customers' operating environments. ABT is an OEM, an original equipment manufacturer, where for over 25 years, we've developed cutting-edge vehicle safety systems, now under our BrakeSafe brand umbrellas. ABT's patented sealed integrated braking systems, commonly known as SIBs, is the go-to brake technology for mining now globally. ABT is therefore defined as a mining equipment and technology business model. And that acronym is a commonly known acronym as a METS, OEM. ABT also solutions for defence and civil infrastructure applications, and indeed any sector where heavy industrial, high risk and highly corrosive operating environments require ruggedized, safety enhanced vehicle solutions. We are a homegrown Australian OEM. We are designed, developed, tested and manufactured in Australia. Our patented intellectual property is sealed wet BrakeSafe technology, designed to operate in the most rugged, high-risk environments around the world. We are a leading brand in underground mining in Australia, and we are rapidly expanding internationally. And we have a proven reputation for unmatched safety, durability, heightened operator productivity, as well as zero emissions. This is operating, as I said, in the most challenging environments worldwide, where air quality is absolutely paramount. And I'll talk a bit about that in the next few slides. ABT has been operating across 7 continents for the last decade, most part of a decade. Our largest markets to date are indeed Australia and North America, with a really high growing market penetration in Southeast Asia more specifically the market of Indonesia, as well as North Asia, and more specifically in the market of Mongolia. The Africas are an extremely important strategic market for us and providing us with a very strong growth horizon. And ABT also exports into South America, Europe, and we even have brakes operating in the Antarctic. Like any original equipment manufacturer, any OEM, ABT offers recurring high-margin spare parts and consumables revenue. This revenue makes up 45% of our total revenue, and it's revenue that trails the initial sale of the brake system over the life of the vehicle, which is typically between 3 and 5 years. As ABT continues to grow our install base of brake systems in operation globally, this yields spare parts and consumables revenue, which will grow commensurately and yield very strong gross margins. I just want to touch on ABT's location and the importance for a mining-focused OEM to have such deep roots in the state of Western Australia. Western Australia thrives on being a global hub for energy and mining innovation. The resources sector in this state is so prominent that it represents 1/3 of WA's gross state product, our GSP. WA has rich reserves of critical minerals and is the world's single largest supplier of lithium, but it is also abundant with gold, copper, and other high-value strategic metals. WA is home to a skilled workforce with requisite knowledge and experience in mining, equipment, and technology in that METS sector that I described before. ABT is defined as a METS-focused hub, as a METS-focused OEM. Western Australia's METS sector is a global resources technology hub, and there's over 1,700 specialised METS companies in the state. Western Australian-based METS companies are held in high regard internationally for being technology leading and able to operate in the world's harshest and most remote conditions. And according to the Mining Journal Intelligence Global METS Investment Report of 2020, of the 100 top METS companies in the world, 77 operate in Western Australia, and of which 22 are headquartered in the state. So what does this mean for ABT? This means that there is a very high level of acquisition, investment, and partnership opportunity between like-minded METS companies in this state. Which means from our headquarters in Wangara, in the northern region of Perth, ABT is surrounded by highly regarded mining-focused technology and equipment businesses. This offers an abundance of potential partnerships for ABT, key technology joint venture potential, and of course, investment opportunities for a publicly listed company. ABT is also demonstrating the ability to attract industry-leading workforce talent, and with that very deep and experienced capability in mining equipment and technology, knowledge and capability. Our customers, global mining and mining services operators. ABT Solutions fail-safe brake systems for these leading mining and mining services companies. And we have strong relationships in our home market of Australia. And this has been built over the last 2 decades of strategic blue chip mining operator experience as an OEM. And we have strengthening and deepening relationships in our offshore markets. Companies such as BHP, Barrick Gold, FMG, Rio Tinto, Vale, both here in Australia and increasingly in growing our footprints in offshore markets of the African continent, the Americas, Southeast and North Asia. which segues to this chart. The fact that ABT now exports to more than 7 continents, from Finland in North America to the Antarctic in the south, we've got our customers covered. 40% of our revenue is derived from overseas, and that's rapidly growing. And we expect indeed that this overseas revenue will surpass our domestic revenue contribution in FY25 and beyond. And we have a dominant market share of the total addressable market in Australia and a growing market share in Africa, Asia, and the Americas. It's worth noting that the remainder of the market that we don't have brakes installed in yet are not necessarily competing products. It's largely that there's no fail-safe safety systems in operation as yet. And so that very important educational marketing around the benefits of having fail-safe brakes, the total cost of operator investment return through superior operating capability of brakes in fail-safe brakes in operation, as well as offering a cleaner air environment where air quality is absolutely critical. This is really important educational marketing that we're achieving in these offshore points. I just want to talk a bit about our sealed integrated braking technology. And this graphic of the brake system outlines that, first and foremost, it's a fail-safe brake. This basically is where it's a system where when the energy is on, the brake is off. And when the energy is off, the brake is on. It's a hydraulic released spring actuated brake system that provides that when all else fails, the brake engages. This prevents unintended vehicle movements being a key risk in mining operations, which cause injury and fatalities. Secondly, it's a fluid-based wet brake. This provides optimal thermal operating performance where overheating and brake fade is extremely common in steep inclines and declines on mine sites. And it's 100% sealed. And this means that it keeps external contaminants out, and as a result, offers superior maintenance and service cycles and increasing fleet uptime. It also protects the air environment from harmful brake dust particulates. And this is where, as I said before, clean air quality is absolutely critical in underground mining environments. And it's actually one of the largest costs to serve for underground operators, that is air purification. I quite like this slide because in essence, it basically illustrates that ABT technology basically references all of the fail-safe technology you would find on a large yellow haul truck and miniaturizes this for light and heavy road vehicles used in mining. And here's a table showing our products of the vehicle types that we are now solutioning for. ABT has 2 types of brake systems. On the left-hand column, this outlines our brake-safe wheel end product. The wheel end replaces the original open brakes on a vehicle and upgrades these with a brake-safe, fail-safe sealed system. On the middle column, we have the driveline range. The driveline range is a similar, the driveline brake is a similar design to the wheel end brake, but it's mounted to the drive shaft of the vehicle. And as you can see, the systems are solutioning for a growing array of vehicle types, which I'll explain over the next few slides. From a Hilux to small, medium and heavy trucks, and now into yellow equipment ancillary machinery being used in mining. And in the far right-hand column, you can see here that collision avoidance is our next innovation technology horizon, which I'll cover off in the next future slides. So a little more detail around our wheel end vehicle range. Our light vehicle wheel end range now includes brake safe for the very popular Toyota Hilux. We launched this product at the beginning of FY25, and it provides a very exciting future growth horizon for our ABT brake safe wheel end range. The system offers all of the proven benefits of the well-established Land Cruiser system, and this includes positive total cost of ownership return on the investment of the brake safe system over the life of the vehicle. Our driveline vehicle range solutions for medium trucks such as Fuso and Isuzu. And we also provide heavy vehicle driveline solutions for OEM brands such as Volvo, Hino, Mack and Mercedes heavy rigid trucks. The driveline range is diversifying solutions for ancillary mine vehicle fleets being used on mine sites. Currently, ABT is validating a brake for a popular OEM brand of telehandler used in mines all around the world. There's an ever-growing compliance requirement for mining operators globally. For example, in Australia, the MDG 15 standard is seen as a leading mine safety standard globally. This growing compliance in part is driving demand for fail-safe solutions on fleets operating in mine sites around the world, particularly in developing markets such as Africa, Southeast Asia and North Asia. ABT brakes are designed to comply with key Australian and international standards. So what about technology innovation for fail-safe braking? I'm going to talk a bit about collision avoidance and autonomous capability. Collision avoidance and autonomous technology is a rapidly growing capability development in mining globally. Collisions basically stop operations. It's as simple as that. They attribute to mining industry injuries, deaths, asset loss, and operating downtime. ABT is focused on developing interoperability of our brake systems with collision avoidance level 9 technology. This is where the system intervenes and overrides the driver in an instance where the driver fails to act. Interoperable fail-safe brakes will engage with collision avoidance systems on the vehicle and brake the vehicle autonomously in an event of an emergency braking. ABT's strategic horizon focuses on this collision avoidance system, CAS, and offers significant growth opportunities via increasing applications as a leading safety OEM brand in the mining market. CAS provides ABT with an exciting future growth horizon, linking technology to our fail-safe braking intellectual property. We therefore see this as a very potent combination of future growth. I'm now going to hand over to our ABT CFO, Angela Godbeer, to take us through the key financial data and metrics in FY24.
Thanks, Andrew. Welcome to everybody who's joined us today. I'm Angela Godbeer, and I'm delighted to be able to deliver the summary of our FY24 results. The company progressed the execution of the strategic roadmap, including sustained double-digit revenue and NPAT growth. ABT's total revenue of 16.46 million increased by 12% on our prior year, which is reflecting a focus on the execution of our customer engagement, both in our home market as well as our international markets. Our gross margin increased as a direct result on focused cost and supply chain management, as well as our product mix. Our sustained profitability growth of 15.5% sets new benchmarks in ABT's productivity and continues to foundation the business for ongoing scale. Net assets have increased by 12.7%, and increases in inventory holdings and R&D tax incentive have been the main contributors to the increase in our net assets. Our cash balance has increased by 17.6% on prior year to a balance of 2.41 million at year end. The profitability and performance metrics have increased on prior year as a result of improved revenue generation, cost management, and operational efficiencies. High demand for our products, geographical expansion, and improved marketing strategies have all been effective measures that the company has taken to drive our revenue growth. Alongside the increased revenue, we have also streamlined operations and kept tight controls on our operating costs. Our strategic initiatives on product innovation, market expansion, and sound financial management will continue to contribute to profitability and overall performance of the company.
Thanks, Angela. And now on to our strategic roadmap, our growth strategy. ABT has a 2029 strategic horizon model, which illustrates the themes over what is a medium-term 5-year time band. First and foremost, Horizon 1 has focused in the last few years on our foundations, strengthening our business model for future growth and scale. This has included driving mining market penetration of our SIBs via our global customer base. It's entailed diversifying our SIBs applications across a broader range of vehicle types. And it's also been around strengthening our business model foundations to support future growth and scale. This has included investing time and resources into our people development with the introduction of a performance management framework to both award and attract existing and top talent into ABT. Our Horizon 2 technology and investment horizon is well and truly in train. Interoperable brakes with active and passive vehicle safety technology is a key focus area of development for ABT. Technology which continues to complement our ESG fundamentals, environmental, social, and governance best practice frameworks, which cover the safety of people and the environment for our customers. We will continue to explore investment and acquisition opportunities and strategic partnerships as we are deep-rooted in the hub of Western Australian mining and technology innovation. And the third horizon covers off scale. This is 2026 and beyond. Product and vehicle applications for commercial use, off-road and on-road, will be a key innovation focus for ABT. Engineering and manufacturing of brake systems in global proximity to growing market and customer demand will also be an element of opportunity for growth. Industry diversification beyond mining into infrastructure, defence, utilities and energy, as well as public transport and heavy vehicle transport, will be a key focus area of scale for ABT moving forward. FY25 continues progression in deepening our market share across a global customer base, parallel to strengthening our foundations to support future growth. Our strategic focus and investment in industrial safety technology remains a key development area. ABT will continue to allocate resources towards the creation and enhancement of new technologies, products and processes through our research and development spend. Continued investment in R&D is extremely important for the company to remain competitive, to foster innovation and drive long-term growth. The combination of these horizons will support ABT's continued journey of growth and scale. So more specifically about FY25, we're basically focusing our sales and marketing engagement on our very valuable international blue chip customer base. We're investing resources in R&D for product innovation and technology advancement. Our SIBS product development to support broader vehicle applications is a key pillar of growth in FY25, as well as our supply chain expansion to support step change in growth and future scale is a very important part of our strategic roadmap. We have a culture and a systems development framework providing continuous improvement focus in our business. And Western Australia, as I said, provides ABT with an abundance of joint venture opportunities, key strategic partnerships, and acquisitions opportunity moving forward. I just want to introduce to you our team, our strategic leadership team, which I'm extremely proud to say that over the last 2.5 years, I've had the opportunity to handpick a highly talented and capable leadership team. And I think this reflects ABT's ability to attract talent from mining and other diversified manufacturing sectors. This is the team that is foundationing the business for future growth, and they have the requisite skills, experience, and most importantly, the passion to grow this business both organically and inorganically over this 5-year time band. And so that, in summary, I hope gives you a good understanding of the ABT business, the sustained growth that we've provided our investors over the last 2 financial years, and demonstrating sustained financial strength and profitability. We've got strong foundations for future growth and scale, and we have a highly valued intellectual property, which we believe now is highly complementary to autonomous technology. We have a valuable blue chip customer base that's providing ABT with international market growth opportunities. ABT is solutioning for mines of today and mines of the future. I just want to thank you very much for your time, and I hope that we can now move into Q&A. Thank you, and I'll just refer over to Angela for our first question.
Sure. Thank you, Andrew. We have received some questions online. We'll get to those in a minute. Just a reminder that if you do want to submit a question, there's a Q&A button on the top that you can use and submit your question through. So some that we've had offline. How are you preparing the business to support scale?
Okay, so yeah, that is a really good question, and one that we often do get for ABT in its current microcap size. So there's sort of 4 key elements of focus for our ABT leadership team and our board. We are focusing a disciplined program, a management program, in order to better and more rapidly commercialise products from our R&D investment. And this R&D investment is a perpetual one where we spend well over $2 million per annum on research and development. And it's really important that we, as a team, agilely commercialise products ongoing to provide us with that really important organic growth. Number 2 is that we're investing in training and development of our people. so that our people grow commensurately with the business, as well as the ability to attract future talent into our ABT family. Number 3 is that we're investing in our systems with a focus on continuous improvement. This is not just systems and workflow processes. This is also about our culture. We have a daily drumbeat of continuous improvement in the business that we believe is supporting growth and maturity and future scale. And number 4, I guess, and most importantly, is our partnerships. We are strengthening our strategic partnerships with our suppliers and with our other external partners, both existing and new. And this ensures that we have ample production capacity to support future growth.
Great. A question that's come through from Claude online. What would happen if your most important supplier suddenly put up prices or was purchased by a competitor and refused to sell to you?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. Thank you, Claude. Look, ABT has a cluster of very important strategic supply relationships. We basically, though, have a diversifying base of suppliers, and basically part of our diversification of our supply chain in FY24 and continuing into FY25 is that we're not only working very closely and strategically with our existing partners, but we're also bringing on board future supply partners that will deliver a number of things. It will deliver supply capacity headroom for future growth. It will deliver alternative sources of supply and de-risk concentration on a small number of suppliers. And thirdly, it will drive innovation. Innovation in product development and innovation in terms of cost to serve. So the ability to engage with suppliers that can provide ABT with lower cost, more efficient production methods and more innovative technology and product development.
Another one that I might go to online from Andrew. How much of your future growth do you expect to come from your existing customer base?
Yeah, that's a good question, Andrew. Look, fundamentally, we have a very broad, diversified blue chip customer base. So we pride ourselves in that we don't have a good level of concentration risk on any one customer and on any one of our customers' operations and on any one of our customers' geographies. So we've got a really broad spread of customers, of their operating sites, as well as the geographies and the markets that they're operating within. This provides us with the ability and the opportunity to really grow market share within that existing customer base, but we're not done with that. As we're growing into markets like Africa and the Americas, and indeed Southeast and Northern Asia, we're also engaging with new customer relationships and distributor partnerships. And so we believe that on our 5-year growth horizon, of which 50% will be organic, and the other 50% will be through investment and inorganic play, we believe that we're only about halfway done with our existing customer base. And so there's good growth opportunity for us to deepen those existing relationships, but there's fundamentally double that growth that we can achieve through new customer relationships in these developing markets.
Another question from Andrew, just regarding the collision avoidance. Is your strategy here to integrate with existing third-party suppliers? In which case, I assume it's a key strategy to support and drive sales of your core products? Or is this your own technology, in which case it will also generate revenue in its own right?
Okay, that's a good question. So, look, ABT is a brake solution specialist. That is our intellectual property. We are not going to go and develop CAS technology separate to our brake system, or indeed competing with a very well and deeply established market of collision avoidance operators. We want to have a brake system that agnostically interoperates with any collision avoidance technology in the market. And we see this agnostic interoperability as being extremely opportune for what is a brake engineering company that is seeing collision avoidance and autonomous technology as being highly complementary and very much an opportunity for expansion and growth.
Thank you. Back to some offline questions that came through. Why is ESG relevant to the ABT strategy?
ESG is relevant to our strategy because it's fundamentally important to our blue chip customers. ABT, we believe, addresses all aspects of environmental, social, and governance best practice frameworks. And that's because our brakes contribute to, number one, a safer operating environment. Number two, we provide optimal asset management solutioning for our customers. And number three, we're contributing to a healthier operating environment where clean air is absolutely critical. So for a microcap OEM like ABT, to be able to tick all those three ESG boxes, that best practice framework that's fundamentally on the front page of every mine and mining service blue chip customer CEO presentation, we believe that's fundamental to our growth strategy today and our growth horizon moving forward.
And then just one final question. Will a recording of the webinar be made available on the ABT website for all shareholders to view?
Absolutely. This presentation and webinar is recorded and will be available on our website for all of our potential future investors, as well as our existing stakeholders and investors.
Thank you. That was all that came through.
I want to thank everyone very much for your time, and we very much appreciate the questions that you presented us today. We do take your feedback seriously, and we listen, and we do highly value your insights and feedback. So please continue to engage with us. We look forward to releasing our Q1 results for FY25 in the next few weeks. And I wish you very well, and we look forward to engaging with you at our AGM, which will be held on the 20th of November 2024, and it will be held in location in Sydney CBD. So we're very excited to be hosting our AGM in Sydney this year. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Thank you.